We thought, in keeping with our beneficiary tonight, we would have a comedian who is a Cuban-Irish Spitfire. And he is a new member of the gay and lesbian Q comedy circuit going on in San Francisco. So please give a warm welcome to Ben Ferrer.
It's Ray Ferrer. I'll kill her. So, how's everybody doing this evening? Una vez más. How's everybody doing this evening? Gracias, because what you give, you're gonna get. All right. So, as you heard, I'm Cuban and Irish, and I don't care what Desi Arnaz Jr. and Lucy Arnaz say. That's like, it doesn't go together all that well. So, Diversity Day growing up used to be hellacious. How many people remember Diversity Day when you're in school and they have Cultural Awareness Day or something where you have to wear your costume of national origin? You know, and you have to bring in food from your culture and everything. Well, that just fucked us up. We had no idea what the hell to do. So we used to come running home being like, oh my God, Daddy, Daddy, what are we? What are we? What should we do? What should we wear? Daddy, who was having some issues at the time with being Latino, would answer, he had it all figured out. He would answer, tell them that you are French and German. Okay, what was that for? I had no idea what either of them were, okay? So I would say, okay, I'm French. That's all I heard, because German, all I knew was Hogan's Heroes, and they didn't look too good. So, you know, little kid in New York. So I'm like running around, I decided I was French. So the problem with that is that I had never seen an actual French person and had no real idea of what French actually was. So I decided that French was some kind of strange, bizarre combination of Shelley Hack and Eartha Kitt. Work with me. So what that meant was that I would walk around, like in school, walking like Shelley Hack in the Charlie perfume commercial, showing my age, where she just walk around and be like, da 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 da. This is in kindergarten. Charlie! Doing this, I'm French, I'm so French, I'm so French, I'm so French, I'm so French. You're not. That was my idea of French. It was not a good thing. So, all that being French didn't really help anyway, because at the time our principal used to round up all the kids with the Spanish last names and put you into bilingual class. So this was New York City Public Schools, circa 1970, and we ended up getting put into bilingual class, which was, thank you. I'll give you ass next time. But so, publicity. So we ended up in bilingual class, and it was awful. You know, you had to be in this little trailer outside, and you had to wear, it was really lousy. You didn't even do normal schoolwork, you had to do word puzzles. I was doing really well because I didn't speak any Spanish, you know what I mean? So I got kind of off on it for a little while. I'm like, I'm an A student and I'm French in bilingual class. So, but it didn't quite work out anyway because it was just lousy. You had to wear a scarlet B, it sucked, you know. So when Dad heard about all this, he went ripshit. He had gone through all the trouble of marrying a really white woman and having these really light-skinned kids. And for what? They end up in bilingual class anyway. So, you know, he's like, I'm not doing this again, you know. So he said, all right. So he decided that he was going to rid us of any sign of a Cuban accent. Now, it didn't really matter to him that we didn't have a Cuban accent and that we sounded more like Fran Drescher than Fidel Castro. But he decided that he was going to do this anyway. So he went all out. He had like a little flip chart and a little pointer and the whole thing. And he would do accent classes for us every morning. So, you know, when something like this, like, okay, the first word is appreciate. In a sentence, I don't appreciate that which you to me are doing. Appreciate. Just it. So after around 3 weeks of this, they noticed it in school that, you know, it wasn't quite having the desired effect. So we got a call, the dreaded call from your teacher. Mrs. Kirschenbaum, Clara Kirschenbaum, God rest her soul, calls my father. Hello, Mr. Fausto. It's Mrs. Kirschenbaum. Listen. Leave your children's accent education to me because I will teach them how to talk normal. Thanks a whole hell of a lot. But Dad's accent wasn't really an issue until we ended up visiting Mom's family in Ireland. Because Mom was actually, in fact, from Ireland. And so we visit her farm, and my dad went all out. It was pretty bizarre, actually, because you know, like when you're in another country and you start picking up the language a little bit, like in Ireland, you might pick up the little to little, and after a few weeks, you start talking like this. And it's slight, but it's there, you know, and you might add shurin onto a sentence or some shit like that, you know? So with Dad, he did the same thing, except not only did he do that, but he also was wearing tweed caps, tweed jackets. He had that little black wood walking stick. He's walking around with little short pants and the white knee socks. And it's like Ricky Ricardo got cast in an Irish Spring commercial. He's like, hello, Shuring, it's a lovely day today. Shuring, I love that river dance. Shuring, they're always after me Lucky Charms. They're strong enough for a man, but me for a woman. They looked at him like, Gotira, you know, they weren't sure what to do. So Mom, of course, dealt with this the same way that the Irish often deal with stress, which is like that. You know, it's fine, it's fine. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. So, and you know, it's so different from Cubans, because Cubans are like, they go for all out, like, novella-style drama from the get-go. Like, you're turned up to 11 the minute anything wrong happens. Drama is still the main Cuban export, even with an embargo. So my dad, he would just go into these hissy fits about everything. Like, you know, every Sunday for a Catholic is church. You would think he'd have picked this up over time. But he would act really, you know, fucked up every Sunday about church. He'd just be like, oh my God, it's church. Okay, Raymond, Lisa, Jose, line up. He would have us all line up, and he'd make sure that everything matched on Sunday for church. It's church, everybody stay calm, be calm, nobody panic. Lisa, let me check you. Your dress doesn't match the hat, doesn't match the gloves, doesn't match the shoes. Oh my God, go upstairs. Go upstairs right now. Everybody stay calm. Jose, stay where you are. Lisa, go upstairs. Everybody stay calm. Nobody panic! It's fine, everybody. It's fine, Mom would say. You know, she was like the diabolical mastermind, you know, like more like Dr. No. If Dad was Che Guevara, she was Dr. No. Everybody's going to be fine at church, just nobody embarrass me.